What's good, gang? Oh, I don't know why I always intro like that. It's not a very good look. But listen, well, it's just a little bit loud. Turn that down. There we go. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, how is your Wednesday? It's Wednesday today. That's what day it is. Oh, is it? No, it's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. Holy shit, it's Tuesday. Let me run away real quick over here, just so I'm not getting killed immediately. Can I zoom in if I scroll? I can. Not by much, but yes. Boom. Ladies and gentlemen, how are you? We are here again in Wayfinder. It is Tuesday. I spent the whole day making a video that I don't even know if I'll make, man, or finish, because it's a little... man, the older I get, the more I don't love conflict a little bit, you know what I mean? Well, I do love conflict, I guess. It's a weird mix and match thing, but basically, I have this... There was a video I seen a couple days ago, which basically was from a very popular a Bone Lab streamer, or Bone Lab content creator, and he just made a follow-up video because people were giving him shit for it, and I thought his follow-up video didn't get at the core of what people were really kind of like frustrated with to some extent. So then I was like, okay, could I subsequently make a video that I kind of talk about this overarching idea, whilst also mentioning why people are kind of, why this is weird, like why your take on this thing is kind of, in my opinion, a little bit off, without trying to like be like, you're a dumbass or something like that. But I just, the older I get, I'm like, man, everyone's going through shit. I don't want to fucking like poke somebody or pick on somebody, you know what I mean? I'm not sure if I'll publish. I think I will. I think I did enough of a good job about being like, hey, how can I like make sure like I'm validating this person's perspective and not like underselling it, while subsequently pointing out why there's like a contradiction, you know what I mean? It's hard to describe because you guys haven't seen it yet, but hopefully, yeah. I'm a little worried it's gonna give me some heat. Right as we're streaming, there may get some toxic cunty people popping in, but hey, who knows? Regardless, what's good, Lone? What's good, Bolty? What's good, fucking Fluff? I thought I seen someone. No, what's good, Raid? Raid's up, all's up in here. What's good, Raid? Fluff says, I'll note that Wayfinder, like Remnant and Destiny 2, supports a maximum of 3 players in a given party. Loot and quest progression is individually. Co-op takes a bit to unlock. Gotcha, yeah. I'm excited to play with Lone, though, eventually. Also, I do not know what this wants me to do. It says a bargain at the crossroads. Where is the bargain, and how do I cross that road? I do not know what it wants me to do. And yeah. Oh. Also, I did see a build that has like infinite ability spam, so I might be doing that. Also, I did go back to the gun because it just feels so satisfying to use. Killing wildlife, you know how it be. Crazy says, yo, Grin, did you hear about the dumpster fire that is BioWare? I've heard a lot of things, man. That's like by far one of the most like weird things I've heard in recent memory, where like some people hate it. Like they really hate it. And then other people are like, if you just tune out all that other shit, it's actually pretty okay. It's not like the end of the world. I do think my position is I just wish they would have called it not Dragon Age, because I like Dragon Age being kind of dark and gritty, you know? Like, I don't think we need more games. Like it's rough when a game is like dark and gritty and then it becomes like childlike, you know, and like whimsical, because it's like, well, why not just, yeah, like I like the power of IP. It's like, yeah, but I don't know, man. It just comes across as like you not doing what is for the best of the game, I guess. Yeah, but as far as like, I don't know, man. Outside of one character that I've seen, it seems pretty not... It seems like it's basically trying to be like heavily whimsical and not very edgy, which is exactly not Dragon Age, but it doesn't seem like evil, not evil, what's the word? Like too preachy, but I don't know. But there was one character in there that does seem like a companion character that seems like it's a little in your face about about a lot of stuff, you know what I mean? And like, I'm playing a fantasy game where there's orcs and shit. Is there nothing more interesting than like the dynamics of these cultures smashing together? And why are you using like modern day terms in like a fantasy world? That's odd. It makes me takes me out of the fantasy setting a little bit. That's where I kind of I don't know if that's much of a leg to stand on, but that's kind of where I could see people being like, meh. But it's still one of those games where, like, if I feel like if I force myself to play it, I could still find myself having fun just because I haven't played a game like that in a while, where there's, like, romance options, and there's, like, cutesy character moments, and it's, like, mostly jokes. I don't know if it's my comedy, because I don't dislike whimsical. I just find whimsical is hard to do for an RPG, because whimsical all the time is a lot, you know? You know? What's good, Red? Fluff says, will hop in after I brush my teeth. Got it. I still don't know what this wants me to do. It says, kill gloom creatures in the highlands. I've went to the special, like, things, and that hasn't helped. Like, I went to the special, like, runic altars things, and then I've also just killed things in the highlands, and it hasn't given me any progression at all. So I don't know what it wants from me, you know? Raid says, not a lot going on with me, Boaty, just debating what to play. Ooh, what to play. What do you call it? I would suggest this, but I'm not sure. I feel like, yeah. I mean, you know now if you want to play this or not. I feel like at this point we kind of showed enough to where you get a sense for, like, this is for me or it's not. I will say this thing, it does hit them, but it doesn't deal damage, because, oh my god. That, also, I haven't got a pretty good weapon either. Ooh, that's the battle maiden lady. Stop hitting me! To you fuckers. Boom! My gang, how is everybody over in the US of A? Hot damn, what a shitty next couple hours for all y'all is gonna be. I do not envy you one bit, besides the mercy kill that will be the end of this hell. Hababa, hababa, oh god. It just popped a little bit of healing. Woo. Oh, we teleported away because he's too far away from his spawn. Horny, lame. Oh, bitch. Wasting my healing and everything. At least there's no enemies. But this should definitely be an enemy of the gloom, you know? Oh! Not very good, that ability. Is it the head that gave me that critical hit? I think so. I still haven't gotten gloom progression. Killed gloom creatures in the highlands. What the fuck? What does it want from me? I'm killing creatures in the highlands. I've also done quests. Not quests, sorry, but I've done like the dungeons and it still hasn't counted. Give me this. Oh, also, what do you call it? What do you call it? Gnawing. I got the book. It took me a little while because I should have took a picture of the name because I realized it's a very like generic e-book sounding name, which is like something war, so it's like it just got a bunch of like old-timey music stuff to it. And I'm like, damn. I had a bit of a headache today, but I've been productive towards my East guy. So, ooh, have you started writing it yet? Or are you still in the thinking up phase? I think I dodged too early. I was able to hit 5 of them. Why? I guess there's like a chance for it to be refunded, perhaps? Crazy says, my favorite part of Dragon's Age was the original was actually found them interesting because locations based just given besides just giving them to you comparison wise. Yeah. I've been having fun with the Bazar. That's tough to say. It's a great game. Huh, what's Bazar? Crazy says, like they felt special. Some of them I didn't know could get. Yeah, watching the election now. I also like the travel in the origin by having a chance to be attacked or something interesting happen. Damn.
Gnawing Fetus said Bazaar.
Oh, Bazaar. I see. So what's the game called? The Bazaar? Having fun with the Bazaar too. It's a great game. What is it? I've never heard about the Bazaar. Crazy says Red says shit. I forgot to vote both choices. I don't want to get into that. I'm a Canadian. I played the 5th. Okay. I don't think that sentence made a lot of sense because I think it's an American thing to play the 5th or whatever. But anyway. Gnog says, I think, depending on where you... Yeah. Do I still have time? The Crazy says, but what also baffles me about my new Dragon Age is nobody's talking about how Varric just sits on his ass and sleeps all day. Yeah, Varric is a weird one. Varric was one where, like, I get you bring him back for one game, but, like, 4 games going, it's like, was Varric that charming? He was good, but, like, that much? Damn, you know? I'm hoping Red or Fluff knows the solution to my plight. Maybe if I just go to, like, quests. Oh, what the fuck? It says I'm 3 of 5. But then when I look at now it's changed? What enemies counted as gloomy enemies? What the shit, man? What? Yeah. It didn't update at all, and now it's at 3. But I've been killing these things forever. I don't know what the heck's going on with that. Is it this? That's a tether, boy. What the heck? Is it like a random drop chance from enemies? Oh! Whoa! Whoa! Fuck! Run away! Nope, I still didn't get any progression.
Creatures, specifically the purple-blue enemies that mostly occur in overworld events.
Oh, okay. Blue and purple tier enemies. Got it. I just gotta roam around until I find some weird colored enemies. That feels racist. This feels not okay. That one looks different. Do we kill it? Oh. Ooh, lag who? Ah, I fucked up. Look how good the ranged ability is. I'm just sitting here cooking, you know what I mean? FPS who? Am I right? God damn you.
Rory Peters said murder hobo grin.
Alright. well, good.
McFlufferkin said not tier, literally colored purple, blue.
Not tier, literally colored blue or yeah, okay, gotcha. Murder hobo, off we go. But do I lose anything by, like, dying like that? I hope not. Oh, maybe progression of running around. Damn, so far away. Ghouls and goblins. I missed all of those attacks. I think, honestly, the more I think about it, the more I think the gunner guy might be much better than him. Than Koss. Especially if he just had a rework and shit, and they're like, let's try to make this better. Also, I can't shoot in the air. What's that? Ooh, there's Fluff at. There's Fluff. What's good, Stitch? Stitch says, wow, long time, old pal. How are you? The wife and kid. No wife and kids for me, bubba. But maybe one day that'd be cool. But I'm doing good, Stitch. How about you? Give me a life update. What's been happening? Oh, I got it. Nice. Fluff got it. Or maybe one of us got it. Honestly, my party, sadly kind of rude. Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, that's what it seems like. Just the fact that...
Bolty said I did make a Google Doc for myself where I write a clean version of my notes, but it's still a work in progress too.
I can't wait. Have you talked to Nub about implementing that thing you were talking about, but with the Discord? Fluff says, without spoiling too much, Varric was seriously wounded and taken out of action for a majority of the game. Ah, I see. A lot of states have declared deadlines. Miami, New York, etc. Gotcha. Red says October 17th seems to be the dead end date for voting. Crazy says he got wounded a while ago. Plus, the part got like 2 people that can heal rocks, so why can't they heal him? Dialogue is help him so he can help. Gotcha. Bote says I did make a Google Doc for myself. Right, that read that already. Red says actually, never mind. It ends today. Shit. Again, I don't want to get too political right now, but it does feel like they're like, here are the options that we chose for you to choose that probably have the least amount of recoil on affecting what is essentially, my very non-nuanced belief of like the biggest thing in the world that's a massive differentiating factor is like money. So as much as what people want to say it's about race or culture or all of these things, I think it's an economic thing at the most. That's the thing that limits and disparages people the most. And then it's a lot of those money people end up being like, hey, what if we just took it like 1% of our money and made it seem like it wasn't about money and power at all? Well, money I think in some ways says power, but I digress.
Nori Fetus said voting in the US boils down to voting for the less dumpster fire of a candidate, honestly.
Sure, but like to me, I think like I've seen your guys' election happen multiple times now. And it feels like it is becoming like even more blatantly clear about like both like all the time the options seem to be like, this is not the number one option I would vote for, like rolling the ship or like driving the ship, you know what I mean? It's almost like these two very eccentric, I wouldn't even say eccentric, but something like these two people that people aren't like 100% behind. It's like, I guess and again, in Canada it's not much better. Again, most people here though, at least in Alberta, will fucking tell you what's the guy name? Trudeau. Sorry, Trudeau is just a real big ich. But anyways, I'm going here. Sorry, I didn't know where I was going. I'm just rambling around. Crazy. Are you speaking about experience playing the game? Because if you are, you know he's not going to heal quickly. He's getting stabbed in the heart pretty much. I think Verdict did believe an outbreak, especially after carrying my ass the previous game. I gotcha. I didn't play the previous game for Dragon Age, the one that people actually enjoyed. I think it was called...
Ah, good.
Actually, I don't know if people enjoyed it,
use your help.
But yeah.
You did it. I've already sent out the supply runners. The beasts will be back.
But does anybody know
They'll
what...
always come back. But
Lone
you've bought
Syndicate
us
said, I
precious
honestly
time.
don't keep up with politics,
And I
so
owe
in the
you an
end I
apology.
always forget to vote.
Dude, I don't want to get into this. Because people always make you feel like shit. Make you feel like shit. We're like, you're not controlling... you can't complain if you don't insert vote, etc. Which I get. It's not a nonsense argument. But to me, it is also like, again, like I mentioned, it almost makes it feel like there's some sort of, I'm not trying to become like Mr. Conspiracy that man, but it just seems like both options seem so shit consistently that you're like, either like we're all just doomed for death or failure, or there's someone who's like, like again, I think that like it's insane that at least in the U.S. and I think it's the same thing in goddamn Alberta or Canada, I should say. But like the idea that it isn't totally a part of the process where you can just give boatloads of money to politicians, which are supposed to be acting in the rights of human beings or their elected officials or whatever, in the rights of their people. But then they're like, oh yeah, but we're gonna totally allow like a big whatever the hell company to give us like $8 million or buy us a car or pay for a vacation, and they're just like, that's totally fine. It's not a conflict of interest at all. And you're just like, yep, yes. That to me is where everything just becomes like, this is all, Anyways, goodbye.
What do you know of the Celestial Architects?
Tell me where to go. Tell me who to
I
kill.
was a loyal while I never...
Yes. Good. 1 affinity point. I have started to spend my set of affinity points.
Lone
it costs money.
Syndicate said sorry for bringing up politics.
No, it's all good. Part of me doesn't like to like shy away from topics, but at the same time, yeah, maybe I should shy away from. It's too much. But at the same time, yeah, to me, it's one of those things where like, this is something you should be able to have a conversation about. I get if you start being like real how do I put it, like matter of fact, like you're like, I know everything, and if only you knew and only you did this, then it becomes like very preachy and very gross. I'm more in the camp of like, I hate it, it's disgusting, it's gross. I don't know, I don't have enough time to understand what the lesser evil is. Also, it's not my game to play, motherfuckers. I'm Canadian. Woo! Sorry. It is also like, it's one of the few times where I could be like, it's not my problem. Don't get me wrong, we have a lot of problems in Canada, but this is not one of mine. Although Canada does get fucked a lot of times by who is elected, unfortunately. But hey, let's just have a good time and forget about the world. Fluff says, because Varric had the shine at least 2 games, they wanted new companies and cameos at most of the previous entry characters. Gotcha. Nog says, just registered as absent beforehand and vote 3 weeks ago myself. Gotcha. Crazy says, and honestly, I never used Varric in Inquisition. Yeah, I never did too. But most of the time, because it's the girls in Dragon Age were always fire. Red says, yeah, I do think that's fucking awesome. Where like in this Dragon Age, the new one, you can apparently like romance I think she's a dwarf, right? Like a dwarf girl. She's got like ponytails and shit. And it's just like, I've never seen that in like a fantasy game. It's like dwarves are always like the most like, they don't even have sex. They're just like they're like a automaton or something. They're just a machine that makes weapons and shit like that. So the fact that they're like, hey, I'm also a person who has feelings. I must have derived from Tolkien, because like that one guy who was just like had a little hammer and he got a giant beard and he was just quippy, but like never have they ever dabbled in like love interest really with them at all, you know. Stream is stuttering. I don't have any dropped frames, so it may. Oh, also it might be the game. The game has lag points, so that might be a thing. Oh. Crazy says, Fluff, they legit brought Moro. She's helping the Veil jumper. She's actually doing something. Ooh. Varric brought that because the Vanguard, together he confronted Solus and nearly paid the ultimate price for it. Huh. Morgan, That's the other thing I heard. I heard people say that like they were building to something in the previous game that people were excited for, only to then it seems like give it, like this is something that always drives me nuts with certain directors, where like they're like doing a TV series and they're like making season 1, season 2, season 3, and then they get like a big offer to do like a movie that's infinitely more money than a TV series. So they're like, okay, I'm gonna go do that, and then they just hire somebody else, and then this other guy has like a brand new vision of the thing, and he's kind of like, how can I like take some of your story and then like have it somewhat there, but then make my story, and then it just makes all the build-up of 3 seasons mean nothing. And that kind of what I heard people say about Dragon Age, where it was like they were building to some like actual epic thing, and then in the second game it's kind of like it's less about that, and it's more about like these goofy, fun, whimsical adventures happening with like these ragtag group of like people. So it was like a bank heist where like you're all chilling and stuff like that, you know. I haven't played the game. I've just heard it like. That's what I was gonna ask. Is Dragon Age Inquisition balanced out as far as reviews, or is it still largely considered like a great game? To say it was an 8 is excessive, I always thought. Just because it didn't look like, when you see Baldur's Gate and you see like any clip from Baldur's Gate, you're like, oh, this is like a 9, totally makes sense. The gameplay for Dragon Age never looked like 8, sorry, 9 and like 10s they were also having. Maybe like an 8 or a 7.5, but it just, like on the surface level, it just didn't look like it had that like, this is different and special, you know? But also, I think I could still enjoy the game and play the shit out of it, so maybe it is good. I don't know. I just don't know if people have like, if the reviews have balanced out now that everyone else has made the review, or if it's just a polarizing game that's gonna win some people and lose some people, you know? What is this also? Vicious Rake increases damage dealt after the arcane fragment 5 for 5 seconds, stacks up to 3 times. Okay. Can I like preview the perks? Because maybe there's some like god tier perk in here somewhere I should be getting. Well, you have Arcane Fragment, Salvage Rake cooldown is reduced. What do we do next? I'm so sorry, I didn't know Fluff was Fluff and that you guys were here with me. Craft a stone, which is right here. Bang!
Nagin's medallion has a gloom trace. You can use it to reach the train.
Got it! Can I just travel there?
Aminabu thought it was wise to use 5 points on cringy self-high five. Why God?
What? What was that? What was that? It read off the thing. That was real weird. Crazy. I don't know. My brother, he benched more like happen others. Inquisition Cole. Yes, but you can assume Morgan is still something. Gotcha. Talk about Inquisition. Nog says, yeah, Grin, Dragon Age feels like that a lot, honestly. I think it's a fun game, though, like a 7 or so. Baldur's Gate is like a 10. Destiny 4 is a Dragon's Dogma 4 is like a 6. ER is like a 9 for me. Baseline for myself. What's ER? What's ER about? Where would you put Starfield? Where, I'm just curious, based on all those metrics. Yes, robot sounds. Oh, Elden Ring. I see Elden Ring. Oh, Diablo 4. I gotcha. So Diablo, you thought was a... That feels fair. I feel like Diablo is a very good game. I heard people say they love, but only for people who like the weird grind, you know? Starfield, probably like a 5. Ooh. Here's the ultimate question, Nong. What do you put Fable 2 as? Okay. Deep cut. It's also kind of irrelevant to what we're talking about, but still. Ooh, power rating, not sufficient. I don't know why it's not giving me... I'm not getting like a better gun to drop. Also, I don't know if I should put in like gloom effects. The worst one I've had is the toxic mushrooms. It's fucking awful. All enemies have... Yeah, let's just leave it. Let's just leave it this time around. Crazy says, Baldur's Gate 3 is a 10, bro. Gotta try Dragon Age.
thought it was wise to use 5 points on cringy self-high five.
Why?
Why got?
Guys, I may need to fix this. I don't know why it's doing that. I don't know why it shouldn't be reading that. It should be reading the redeems. I honestly don't know why it's reading it in like an Asian accent as well. Give me a minute. Let me also pull up that. Boom. Boppity boppity ba. Anything. And then we'll just pop up stream things. Why are you fighting me, huh? What are we doing? God damn it. I clicked off 1 centimeter off and it's like, guess I'll close everything. Alright. Command channel settings. Huh. I wonder if it like rolled back one of my previous things, because it shouldn't have that weird like yeah, the Japanese, well, maybe it's just random, I don't know. Do I have something toggled here that's like, yeah, the only thing I can think of is this. Global events. Yeah. Can somebody use text to speech real quick? Fable 2 has been a while, but maybe a 7. Oh.
Ignoring feeders said yo.
Okay, it's working. Okay, that's what it was. I got it. That was my fault. I clicked a button. Might be. 7? We might like different games. That's why I asked. And I'm like, I was like, maybe like I should use this as a gauge on what I should play, but then I'm like, maybe not, because for me, Fable is like a 110. Skyrim, I'd say for me is an 8, and then I'd say Oblivion is a 9 for me. Although I do enjoy Skyrim quite a bit. I just think Oblivion, I like Oblivion's approach about being like, fuck it. Oh, does it have some mechanics to it? Ah, shit. Complete the Trial of Light and the Codex thing. Got it. Woo. I did not time that right. Red is murking everything, man. He grabs his little orbs. It's just more dragon creatures.
McFlufferkin said you only played Fable 2. GRINN, it was good. Possibly the best of the three entries.
What?
But even as one of my favourite games, I cannot call it better than a 7 or 8.
1 sec. Really? Yeah, you guys are weird. That's weird to me. Like, if it's your favorite game of all time, to me, to not say that that's a 10 is odd. Maybe it's like you have like a gauge of like, no. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird to me. Yeah. Also, yeah, I don't know, because to me, I feel like there's a lot of things you can mention that Fable, like, again, I always make a testament to, like, I haven't seen a game that's even similar to Fable 2 in like, forever.
Can you feel the connection you forged?
Yeah, you know?
You should now be able to enter the underground.
But again, maybe people are saying, maybe it sounds like Fluff is saying,
consider the next step.
Stop talking. Stop talking open. It sounds like Fluff is saying, like, there's, like, what I like, and then there's what, like, I can honestly judge as, in, like, a non-biased way that is what I would consider to be a insert thing. But I don't know, to me, it'd be like the same thing as someone being like, yeah, but to me, Starfield is, like, canonically, like, I could argue it's the best because it's, you know, it's 1,000 things. To me, it was just weird. Like, it doesn't sound the same as, like, to me, when people try to, like, no, I guess that's fair. I guess it's fair. I was gonna say, when people try to, like, this is the unbiased opinion or viewpoint on this, I'm always like, like, I'd rather hear, like, a biased viewpoint and know it's biased, and then kind of, like, try to ground that in reality as much as humanly possible, you know? Origins was like an 8, but pushing 9. Okay. Origin was solid story, but it's yeah. To me, it's interesting.
Lone Syndicate said, GRINN, how has your past 24 hours been? Was it as productive as you wanted it to be?
Ooh, thank you for asking, Lone.
G-Red said Fable 2 is best, but Fable 3 had an awesome inventory mechanic and interface.
I agree, man. But see, that's like, I guess that's the thing that, like, to me, there's an argument for, like, Baldur's Gate being, like, a 10 out of 10 game just because of how much it gives you, the complexity of the characters. Like, there's so many things as far as, like, I think it's one of the better arguments for, like, how much is in that game and how good the majority of it is. But to me, what, like, again, I talk to you guys about this a lot, but, like, why I read manhwa and, like, anime and all these kind of things is I just really like clever ideas. And, like Red just pointed out, which is, like, Fable 3 was considered probably the worst out of all the series, but it still did shit that was really, really cool that I had never seen any other thing do. Where, like, basically, the pause menu was, like, a 3D realm, which was, like, I think in a locket or something like that, or, like, your heroic amulet or something like that. But it, like, held all of these things and, like, allowed you to interact in cool ways, like an interactive menu that you could walk around and be in, and it was your home and your, like, kind of thing associated with that. Also, it lets you, like, yeah. So I think about other Fables, about, like, the ability for you to, like, an RPG where you can run around, buy up houses. You can increase the prices to be astronomical, which means the whole world, like, the environment around you becomes worse. People start getting more depressed and sad because they can't afford anything. You get evil points by the droves. Like, shit like that I haven't seen in a game for forever. And if it is, it's, like, in the game that is, like, the tentpole of the series is, like, Civ or something, where, like, that's the whole point of the game. Yeah, whereas Fable was like, no, well, let's do an RPG and let's have these fun, interesting ideas, which to me, I value those, like, unique as hell ideas more. Like, Fable also had, like, Fable 3 had evolving weapons, where, like, based on the choices you do, the handle guard would change from, like, a void handle to a gold handle, and things like that, you know what I mean? So, like, to me, I judge a game for what I find, like, is to be that the magnum opus is something, again, a game with a really cool idea, or, like, many cool ideas, and then executing on those ideas really well. Like, to me, I wouldn't say that Witcher 3, I think Witcher 3 is a great game. Like, I would say it's like the most solid 9.5 you can possibly have. But to me, and maybe it's wrong, but to me, I feel like it doesn't quite hit the 10 mark. And yeah, you know? But where are we going now? Return to Omen. Omen. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Gloomgate. Let me see what everyone else would be saying. Was good, possibly the best in the entry, but even in one of my favorite games, can we say it's a 7 or 8? But to respond to Lone said, how was my 24 hours? Was it as productive as I wanted it to be? It was. I had a plan for this morning to wake up early, which I did. early-ish. I was 1 hour behind a little bit, but woke up at like 9:15, which I usually wake up at 8, so it's not bad. 9:15. And then I what do you call it? I wanted to try to like do some research on the mods that we're going to be using for Skyrim VR, and it seems like the best bang for my buck is using what is it called?
McFlufferkin said your barometer of scoring a game is different than mine, or Gnawings, or otherwise. For me, a 7 is good, well above average.
Yeah.
10 is as close to flawless as possible, and nothing I've played is 10.
Yeah, I'm about to say 10 to me. I wouldn't say, for my barometer, it's not, I wouldn't say flawlessness. To me, it's like, because like to me, the beauty is in flaws in some capacity. Like things aren't perfect, but they try. Like, again, it's like, to me, if you were to think about a perfect moment, like the people often associate with like the birth of a child or the like marriage, like their wedding. None of those things are perfect. Like, it's like the fact that like the whole journey up to it was like there were imperfections. There maybe was stress. There was maybe some things that were out of whack. But ultimately, it's about, were you able to reach this height, this like level of wonder, essentially. And again, like, to me, I really find that I feel that when there's like concepts and ideas that I haven't got to play with before, and they fucking work really well, which makes it all the more frustrating when they're never used again. In a lot of these RPGs, and instead it's like, there's a fucking light over there. It's a glint. You collect 10 of them, we'll give you like a quest that gives you like a hat. It's like, I want to put a bullet in my head. Like, it's fucking, it's just nothing. It's a nothing thing, opposed to being like, hey, you can buy up this whole fucking town, and own it, and like make it better or worse. Like, that shit is like infinitely more meaningful, at least to me. But again, this might be a difference on what we like connect with and like how we kind of associate games with. But yeah. Anyways, I was gonna say, so I didn't do the Skyrim thing. I'm planning on doing that as soon as the stream is done, because I seen this video that kind of triggered me to make like a response video to it, which I rarely do because I don't like getting into drama or like, you know, getting into this weird debatey anxiety situation. But I did that, and I'm editing. I'm gonna probably try to get it uploaded soon because it's kind of relevant to a timely variable thing. But yeah, I'm a little, I don't know, it's a little freaky because I don't want to make any person involved feel like, you know, I'm also dealing with like the person who I made a response video towards.
McFlufferkin said, for me, Fable 2 and 3 were games I was passionate about, but never want to replay. I don't want to do an evil run, and it's not hard to have builds that fill all niches.
I suppose, yeah, I'm surprised you just never want to play it again. Like, I've replayed Fable like 8 times, just doing good, like doing the good run, and then yeah, and like just making my character different, doing like the creating a woman and making her awesome, and then like marrying two different people given each run, you know, and things like that. Like, but it's like there was like a year's gap in between those. But yeah, it's interesting. Yeah. Because like to me, it sounds insane. Like, it sounds crazy that one person is like, I'm gonna make my 7th playthrough of Baldur's Gate, which makes sense because it's like there's dynamic choices, but it's also like, man, you're gonna like you just did like a 200-hour playthrough. And they're like, yeah, time for another 200 hours. Like, that also sounds crazy. That's also like, what the fuck? Like, damn, man. Are the choices that different? And of course they are. But yeah. Anyway, so round off what I was saying, yeah, but the one thing I'm worried about with that VR video kind of thing about Bone Lab is the person who I made a response video.
It's good to see other Wayfinders have explored the Codex halls, but you will be the first to enter the echoes of the Undercroft.
Is it
the heart of
is a little bit younger? Like I think he's like 26 or something like that, or 22, and I noticed he kind of has like a little bit of a juvenile approach, so he could take my like well-worded, I think, criticism and be like, what a fucking idiot.
Meanwhile, I do want to return to Fable 1 at some point, with the Anniversary Edition. It's been remastered and offers enough that I didn't experience back when Lost Chapters released.
Yeah, no, I agree. Fable 1, though, is different enough to, like, the Fable 2 and 3 that it is kind of feels like a little bit of a different game. It makes sense, like, how it grew into that. But yeah. But then there's a fork in the road with the Fable community, and some people just wanted it to be, like, they would rather have Fable 1 have, like, a proper successor to Fable 1 and not be so different from the first game, you know? Streamlined, it lost part of its charm. Very true fluff. Witcher 3 is like a 9. It's fun but boring. I can see why people like it. Yeah. Witcher for me just feels like it shouldn't. Is it like again, to me a game that is, to me I feel like it's bridging the gap of like a 9.8. Like it's super fucking close, and it's just because it doesn't feel right to say it. But like, what is it called? Red Dead Redemption
Syndicate
2.
said in Fable video, I saw the dude killed a whole village, then put those house up for rent and just made a fortune.
Yeah. It's Fable that you just, Fable to me I thought was the best antidote to all of this weird culture shit we're seeing in storytelling right now. Where like you're seeing a lot in like the Fable game, or not Fable game, sorry, in Dragon Age Inquisition, and before that it was Concord, and all these kinds of things, where it just seemed summon Laura.
I don't know if they were constructed as they
I don't
are.
know what that is. I don't know. We'll do that later. Anyways, there are all these like social kind of things where it feels like people are like, stop preaching to me, or all these kind of things.
McFluffican said Witcher 3 is pretty much a one and done game for me, too. The only exception is if New Game Plus offered things I couldn't access on the first run. Plus, I haven't done the DLCs.
Yeah, but that's what Starfield did, and it never really enchanted me. Like the fact that like you could keep doing more runs and it makes it better to me. Yeah, like my thing I like is like Skyrim, where you start like you play 200 hours and you have like a beautiful house filled with a bunch of like gems and shit, and you have like swords on the walls that are hard to get. You're like when you walk outside, you get like praised by being like the fucking mage god, and like the having like friends in high places and shit like that. Anyways, what I was gonna say is Fable to me was I think if Fable came out now and it did the same shit that it did in the
Lone
past.
Syndicate said I never finished Witch 3, maybe one day I'll go back.
Yeah, same here. I'm in the same path. Like I want to play The Witcher and all that stuff. Also, I'm just gonna do this because I feel like I should get in the habit of doing this, just real quick. I think if I go here, there's a thing I have to put. I know it lets you do it. I don't know how to start. Fuck it. Yeah, there's a way you get silent TTS, but I don't know how to turn it back on after I do that. Anyways, finish my train of thought. The Fable to me, like Fable was fucked up in the sense that it would let you be the most virtuous person on the planet. It was like beautiful. Like you could like save like an orphan kids, and like you could fund that whole thing and just get tons of good points. But also it was a meaningful thing that you could do that was very sweet. Someone could be getting bullied for like looking like having a deformed face or something like that, and then you could fucking like help that kid do wonderful things, so on and so forth. So that's great. But then there's something that people don't talk about nowadays, which I think is very important for games like Veilguard. I don't think most people would have any issue if you could be horrifically monstrous as well. So like in Fable, you can literally drag your wife that you just married, that you've been married with the entire like hours of playtime, you can drag her to a cult-like sacrificial stone, and then you can sacrifice your wife. You can do the same thing with your kid. And you get max evil points. Like it's like one of the fastest way to become a monster in the game. But like, if anybody has the argument of like, oh, they're preaching their ideology at me, and it's like, they're also letting you do horribly fucked up shit. Like there's no like, no.
Gnawing Feet said if Fable launched now with the same marketing and everything, it would be considered a dumpster fire. Too many promises that got broken.
Yeah.
Hell, just give me that tree aging throughout the acts.
Lone Syndicate said, damn, that's brutal.
Yeah, what do you call it? Yeah, but to me, like, that's the answer. So, like, if you're going to tell, like, a story where you're going to speak about the virtues of a good person and, like, the core characteristics that you define that being the case, like open-heartedness and understanding for someone's plight that you may not even understand, absolutely. But if in the same vein you're like, I'm not preaching at you because I'm also letting you be a monster if you want. I'm just saying that these are the topics and the ideas that we're going to explore in this game, and I'm not going to hold back at all. Like, that to me, I think, is something that people can kind of connect with, I guess, to some extent. Where do I go? Wrong way. I think I can go to the Highlands just by doing this. But yeah, also I think I was stupid. I could have went to a better place when I getting back out of the world map, going to the Highlands map. It's just weird that you can't do it to the fast travel thing. But yeah, no. So this is the thing that always frustrates me a little bit, which is Fable 2, not Fable 2, I should say. A little old guy called Peter Molyneux was notorious, like fucking notorious for being like, for promising the world. He was like No Man's Sky before No Man's Sky. But he was, at least to me, unlike No Man's Sky, which to me I thought like promised a lot, and then when you got in there was really disappointing. A lot of times Fable, you got in there, and it still was absurdly satisfying. Like, no, it wasn't what he described about, like, a fucking grain of sand, aging in the palm of your hands or something stupid, or like your hand getting older and when you look at it. But the idea was there. It was almost like the implementation was there to satisfy you to the extent in which it was added. But it wasn't like to the point in which it was promised, which is like this fucking whimsical, again, it was like the idea of like selling the shit out of this concept when it, like the fucking designer behind them was sweating.
Again, a lot of games overpromised and underdelivered. 6 inches climbable ledges in Assassin's Creed 1. We still don't have that 20 games later.
Well, again, man, to me, like...
Flufferkin said again, I love the Fable trilogy. I did everything I, personally, wanted to do in the latter 2 games. And I'd only do some of the evil options for the sake of demon doors. It was a flawed gem.
Yeah. Again, it's tough because I do understand people's frustration with, like, they overpromise and underdeliver, or they overpromise and they didn't deliver on some of those promises. But it's insane to me that, like, there's Call of Duties, there's Dragon's Dogma, there's like all these other games that have good points and bad points, but none of them to me have gotten close to like this absurd insanity that is a Peter Molyneux like shooting for the stars and then happening to hit the moon. You know what I mean? Like I think of Dragon's Dogma, I think of, okay, there's the pawn system. I like the fact that you could like customize your companion, like that was really cool. I like the idea that you could like use your other companions stuff, but like I could tell you hundreds of things that Fable did that was insane, that has not been done since. Like maybe one game has been like that, and it's already something that like probably Fable took from the older games like Civ and things like that, you know? Whether it's like Demon Doors is a great example, like these fucking weird ass like doors that talk shit to you, and we're like, it's like the best version of an Easter egg ever, or like a secret, you know? And again, contrast that with like the same people like Ubisoft, which, man, even I thought Ubisoft was much better back in the day too. Like I remember in Brotherhood, how many of you who played Assassin's Creed day one would like look up how to find all of like the things that gave you the elite level armor? Like that was the one thing that Ubisoft didn't shit themselves in even that far back, which was, hey, and it's stupid because they still didn't fucking like, it didn't connect with them in a way, because they still didn't propagate it. But the idea of like, yeah, that's a collectible I'm willing to do because it gives me something awesome at the end. It's like, it wasn't all so bad. It was like you do all these little tiny things, then you get like this sick as fuck like assassin armor. Hell yes. And now it's like, it's kind of in the game, but it's kind of not. And it's ultimately, it's just like another legendary. So like it's not really that valuable or unique. You know, I guess they're dabbling with cosmetics and stuff like that, but I don't know. Okay, yes, I am very underpowered, and I don't know how to fix that. I don't know how to, if I need to, like, grind lower level dungeons for 10 minutes or something. But yes. Did it want me to use a different thing? I don't know. Starfield. It's funny you say that though, Lona, about like wanting to finish The Witcher. Witcher is one of those games that I'm so excited to go play it when eventually there's mods or something like that for it, maybe. But not even that. I just want to go play it. It's one of those games that's so big that I want to make sure I have like a batch of time just to be like, just to sink into the world, you know. Starfield is not a good example of good new Game Plus. My point is actually having gear upgrades and cannot get the first runs. Starfield pretty much is New Game Plus 16 for full narrow. Yeah. I know what you mean. I was just saying like that's a version of New Game Plus that was introduced recently that I thought, ugh, like sounds great, doesn't work. You know what I mean? Or you're just talking about like if there was more reasons for you to play afterwards. I think that were valid, not like fuck. My reward is story.
McFlufferkin said, speaking of mods for Witcher 3, just glimpsed an article talking about what sounds like a DLC-sized mod for it.
That's huge. I didn't even thought about that. They're doing the Skyrification and stuff. If Fable were to launch, yeah, man, I would have loved. Like, I do agree that they're like, there's a thing in the gaming media right now where like if you overpromise on features and it's not in the game, yeah. But I always feel like that's somewhat weird. Like, I look back on Watch Dogs and how people were like, it's a lie! They lied to us! And then I think back on it, I'm like, I had a great time with Watch Dogs. I thought Watch Dogs was actually a very, like, ahead of its time game, all things considered. You know what I mean? It didn't deliver on what it was aspiring to, but it was definitely, like, in the genre that it was in, I thought was pretty compelling and pretty, like, good-looking.
But this place feels familiar to me.
I don't know if it's, like, the best...
Let us see what you can find.
Like, I almost wonder what's the best case. Is the best case just like to, because I feel like this is what we're living in right now, where people are like, if anything, they don't mention their games like uniqueness because there's not much uniqueness there. Or they're like, an executive is like, no. If you talk about this feature and it's not up to snuff, then it's not going to be in the game. So I feel like we don't get a lot of features being talked about anymore. What was I going to say outside of that? Not a lot of features. Oh, so I don't know what the right answer is. Like, should us as consumers try to like realize that there's going to be people who are shooting for the moon and eventually are shooting for the stars and then will eventually get the moon? Or should it be on developers to always undersell their game to the extent in which expectations will never be undersold or something like that, you know? I don't know. Like, I get it, it's bad when you have like a game that performs or like is under promise or whatever the right word is, under delivers, sorry. But I don't know, man. I also still feel like there's a lot of moments that I've had where like it was cool when games really fucking went for it. I feel like games outside of like the games that succeed really hard, which is like Baldur's Gate and those games, I don't really feel like we have a lot of those anymore. What is the blood stuff? Are we not worthy of blood? There it is. Damn, that's brutal. Yeah, Fable was fucked up. Fable was like a yeah. It was one of those things where, like, again, I feel like, again, to me, Fable is like it's just the perfect idea of like, if I show you true demonstrous actions, I can show you like the most beautiful light possible. Like, it's because of that contrast, it makes everything hit so much better. You know what I mean? Yeah, but like, again, if you only had a game where like, oh my god, you're so nice and you do everything right the first time and everybody loves you. Oh my god, it's just the sweetest, happiest time. Eventually, you're gonna be like, I'm gonna kill myself. It's so fucking boring, man. This main character, I don't even know how to empathize with him at all because he's just so virtuous. It's crazy. Whereas, if you're a good soul in a cruel world, or you know that there's like options to be demonstrous, then it kind of makes your good actions mean that much more. I think Dragon Age was honestly one of the perfect examples of that. And yet Fable still was like whimsical as fuck. Like, it was the best example of like the sweet little fucking I love Fable so much, and I'm the most biased possible, but I can't help but say, like, I think it genuinely was a special game. What's good, Opa? Opa says, I feel the same way about Watch Dogs. It was fun because I didn't have any maybe that's part of it. Maybe again, it's best to just not have any expectations. What is this? Who are you? Yes, I'm locked in the whole time. Yes. So many chests. Oh! There's so much stuff everywhere. Oh! I didn't even know I was able to make it up there. There's so many chests. Did we get everything? I don't know what we're supposed to do. Complete the uncouth expedition. Is it this? Oh! Oh, it hurts so much. This is why I'm underleveled. Shit. Oh. Then again, the game is overpromised and underdelivered 6 climbing edge of things. Yeah. But again, it's funny because like I look back at Assassin's Creed Brotherhood and what do you call it, Fable, and it's like I just yearn for anything that kind of slightly emulates that. You know what I mean? I think that's like the only nostalgia thing I really got bad. Where like I see a lot of people like, oh my god, Solid Snake 3 or whatever it is, with even more snaky Solid, and I'm like, yeah, I don't get it, but good for you guys. And I don't have any of that. So again, maybe I just didn't have to play the same games, which is almost definitely the case. not using my abilities perfectly, I'll be honest. Oh shit! I definitely gotta pick and choose who I'm trying to butter up a little bit. What's up? Speaking of mods for The Witcher, there might be a big old mod coming down the lines and stuff. Nog says, say you have a tree that will grow into a in real time. Don't have a tree. Yeah, I know what you mean. Peter Molyneux was insane. I remember my thing for Peter Molyneux is when he's talking about how like a grain of sand something. I don't remember the follow up, but it was like a grain of sand. Would like you'll be able to zoom in to your character and the grain of sand, and you'll be able to see life forms on that grain of sand. And it's just like, did you just watch fucking that one thing? Not Harry Potter. What is it? Goddamn, like fucking the Grinch. You know what I mean? Where there's who's and shit. Wild boy, Pierre Molyneux B. And then he makes this like weird game, and you're like, oh man, he had no money left. You know what I do think is a 10 out of 10 game though? I'm not sure if it's just because of time, but like I do think BioShock, the original game, was a 10 out of 10. You know what I mean? I'm not sure if that's like, yeah, I'm not sure if anyone agrees with that, but like to me, there's certain games I look back on and I think, yeah, yeah. What is the Storm Splitter? I don't have enough money for it anyway, so fuck me, I guess. But anyways, ooh, this little like scythe thing. I don't know what that is. I do have not really leveled up weapons though. Before we go kill the boss, I think I'm gonna catch him on chat. Opus there, you're right for the Watch Dogs thing. Gnog says, cause I still remember the ad where they said you could plant a tree and watch it grow in real time. I still ask for my tree that grows through accidentally. Yeah. Nog says, I tried not to have expectations, but when the marketing / development / studio says that X game will have Y, it doesn't even try to deliver. It really irks me. Yeah. Again, I do think it maybe Fable was one of those things. But
McFlufferkins said Avarice shows up in various overworlds and dungeons that offer cosmetics for the currency earned by completing the same dungeon.
Oh, it's a current. Okay, so it's a cosmetic. I thought I was gonna be able to buy like actual weapons. Also, Jesus Christ, Red is on like. Has like 16 different skins. Oh, maybe no, it's different people. I think. That's the Poison Girl. He was playing the Assassin Girl. They're different people. It's not good at all. I always expect games to be bad, which kind of sucks, but I'm never disappointed. No, I mean, I always expect games to hopefully like satisfy a certain thing with me. That's why I feel like satisfy this feeling or emotion that I have, or this want. I don't really expect features or mechanics to be in the game, unfortunately, because usually it's not what I would hope. You know what I mean? It's usually like an underdeveloped version of that. You know. I can use all of my abilities before I use the cooldown decrease.
McFlufferkins said, I'm currently playing Venomet. I hit 30 with Wingrave, Silo, Senya, Laura, and Grendel, so I may as well level those I haven't done.
Makes sense. I'm about to say, the one character I might fuck with actually more than this Shadow guy is the guy we started with Chucks. It's just, I feel like his abilities are just much better. Oh, you guys are already killed. Oh my god. Alright. Like, this guy feels like very, like, close range, sorry. And, like, to me, there's so much value to being far the fuck away. Like, maybe these, like, claw hits will be, like, sweeping the entire battlefield, but it does feel a little... Yeah. Yeah. I was about to say Red and Fluff, though. Do you guys have any advice about how I get, like, more power level? Because I still have no power level right now, and I wonder if I'm screwing the pooch in that way. Like, if I need to be running a dungeon on my downtime to, like, get enough gear to have a chance. Also, maybe it wants me to use things I don't want to use, like this new shield. No, he says, and I don't know why, but the tree promise is a hill I die. I'll die on.
McFlufferkins said Silo's abilities feel different when you're using a ranged versus melee weapon. Somewhat the same for Venomous. Everyone else tends to have the same functionality regardless.
Okay. Silo ability feel different when you're using range versus melee abilities? Yeah, to me, I guess I don't know. I just feel like, I guess to me, I also enjoy the fact that it's like, with his abilities, I felt like I threw my poison bomb and then I would detonate it, and it felt like those things sequenced really in a fun way, you know, creating like fire on the ground that ticked people, whereas this one, it feels like a lot of it is like using your abilities, decreasing cooldown to use them again, and then you're on cooldown. And there's a build that I have that may not even be legit, but it's this thing. This guy
G-Red said, just progress the story honestly. Levels will come.
But
also use the Resenators when you get them.
But right now
use
I can't.
them in the character menu.
Okay, but right now I can't because it's saying like if you want to go do this mission, you're under geared. Like you have a low power level. Anyways, this is the one that person I seen, which is basically like a big AP Crow Kairos build, Great Flame. Basically, you can like spam all of his abilities fast, but like there's other shit I don't even know what the fuck it is. So much of that going on. But I guess this is his weapon he's using. I don't know. Maybe. Anyways, he talks about all the stats and the things you need to level up, and I'm like, I'm not there yet, but I wish you would have told me, like, again, this is something that I always appreciate when builds do it, where it's just like, the first thing you should level up when you're progressing is these things. These things will carry you to the rest, and then we'll get into this, and then eventually we'll be introduced to you. Shut up, Kairos. You and your bullshit. I should probably turn down the audio a little bit because I do find it a touch loud. Now that we're also skipping most of the dialogue. Return to Omen. The fire. Shut up. Shut up.
McFlufferkin said that's a heavily outdated guide. The UI and various attributes like weapon proficiencies don't exist anymore.
Shit. I tried to look up like a what do you call it, a Kairos build, and not a lot of good things came up. At least for like something that like I seen one that was like infinite abilities, and I thought that sounds fun. Sounds like an end game thing, though. I feel like I will not have infinite abilities until I have certain legendaries or perks, which I do not have. But alas. Oh man, ba, 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 ba. I'm about to level up.
Skylight
Hello.
is just a shadow.
Yep,
The
locked in, 100%. Thank you.
Won't rest until it's restored.
Cool. I think I have a weapon also. I have a new weapon. Let's see. Character. Weapon. I got this thing, which is the Juggernaut. It's like a buzzy weapon, buzzsaw weapon. It is not as good as the Scythe. That's my main takeaway. We also have a cool tooth and claw weapon. Oh, they get to give me a shotgun. So maybe I should use a shotgun. Again, it's like, here, you're the weapon you like and you're using a lot. You don't get it to drop. I hate it. But maybe we should try rocking this. Oh no! Nog says, I love Fable. In my top 5 overall series, probably top 3, honestly. Really? God damn, I got disconnected. Did my whole internet die? No, just the game. Shitty. Yes, yes. Whatever that was. I don't know, but I got kicked. Sorry, game. Yeah, I don't know what this... Oh, I can't block. What's heavy hits look like? Ooh, that's some distance.
McFlufferkin said steamrolling restarts on Tuesday.
Oh, what does that mean? Like the whole level just reinstance?
So much of our world.
Codex Remnant Expedition Undercloth? Okay, I don't really know what it wants me to do.
It's always good to see you in person.
Gloomgate. I do think. Oh, there we go. It just tells you. Do this more. Okay. Do I need to equip one of these? I do for this one. I'm still under leveled, but hey. Silo's bomb just fly out on horizontally if you're using a melee weapon, but you get to aim them when you're using a range. Oh, I didn't know that. That's kind of neat. I don't know why you would use Silo without a ranged weapon, though. It seems kind of weird, you know? The whole point is he does have, like, it seems like really good... Yeah, I would assume he also has, like, weapon enhancement stuff, you know? But I can't be sure. But anyways, did I unlock any sort of style thing? I mean, like, armor, I mean? Ooh, I did! What is all this? Weapon mag? Ooh, and we got a new thing? Hells to the yeah. I did not know we got all this. We styling, man. What is this new bit of business? I mean, it's kind of similar, but I kind of like our normal one. But what about this? I don't hate that. You don't hate that at all. All right, and then we go with this. Ooh, look at that fur pelt. I'm not sure. Again, I don't know how to feel. I'm not sure if I love it or hate it. It's a lot of emotions. I will say I do have like accessories. Do I need to be putting these on? I don't have any of this on. This might be fucking up my power stuff. This might be like you guys are like, Grin, slap on anything you have there. Okay, Gloom Touch. It might enhance my physical power. I don't know.
G-Red said use your resonators in the character menu. Press R1. Resonators give you XP.
Okay, give me a sec. I wanna put a slap on something else. Let me see. Hold a sec. This one's purple. Should I also put on these ones? Nah, they're low level. Anyways, what you saying, Red? You said use your resonator in the character menu. In the character menu, there's resonator. What's resonator?
Said pretty sure Wayfinder uses Steam servers for multiplayer, so until the maintenance ends, all of us are knocked offline.
Oh, what shitty timing, man! Damn. I will put this. Ooh, I get one special thing, which is more critical points. Is that what that is? Yes. No, it's additional Wayfarer Echo capacity. Whatever the hell that means. Great. I'm moving this one because it looks like it's ability spammy, and that's kind of what I think we might rock, maybe, possibly. And I think I'll do the other. I don't know. I need to definitely look up some more builds and like kind of get a sense for that. But affinity points. Do I keep spending money on this or no? I don't know. Because it costs money when I do that. Yeah, I don't have any more blue rocks. I don't know what red means though. Use your resonator in the character thing. Is this the character thing? Yeah, I have 5 affinity points. This?
G-Red said press R1 in the character menu.
Oh, I see. Yeah, sorry, I missed that bit. This? What do I do now? Press R1 to resonate XP. Okay, so do I push? Which one do I use? There's one that's 85 XP, perhaps, and then this one is... That's a lot of XP, actually. It's 700. How much do I give him? 30? That'll push me to 13 power. Raid says, hey, just wanted to say I'm still here and I've been game. What you been gaming at, Raid? What game did you decide to game on? Alright? Ah, my body. Oh, my body's hurting. Use them all of them? What if I want to level up the one guy? How about I push it to 15? And then I may save some for what's his name? Mr. Man. Confirm. How? Ability. Unlock a Severing Rake finisher.
Said I recommend putting 5 points into each affinity to unlock the 3 early perks. You'll need blue and red gloom stones to reach the next tier of perks, 15 points per column.
What? I recommend putting 5 points in each affinity. To 3 perks, that's what I was understanding. 1 second. We'll do this first. Rake, sure, we'll do that. Cool. So you mean this? I recommend putting 5 points into each affinity to unlock the 3 perks. What is that? What affinity? Affinity here, this? So putting, I see what you're saying. You're putting a point here, so I can unlock the first 5 points. Arcane Fragment that consumed by Salvage Rake, slightly increased charge. Okay, so you're just saying put 5 points into all this? But it costs money.
G-Red said you get resonance caches in droves. Feel free to use them when you want to level up.
Oh, I see. So it's something I'll get enough by the time I probably switch over to what's his name. So you want me to put 5 into 5 of all these? Is that what you're saying, Fluff? Because the perks that they give you are kind of good across the board, and then you can heavily invest by resetting your spec points whenever you want. Raid says, been playing Call of Duty while I wait for a Zenless Zone Zero maintenance to finish. Oh yeah, I thought it was finished already. Oh no, you mean yeah? No, it's late at night. Right. You have plenty of gears to sell. Any low-level dupes. The first to sell. Okay, gotcha. So I'm assuming I'm correct in the sense you want me to bring all these to 0.5 or to level 5. I'm about to be a broke ass. I'm broke. Reconnecting online. Did it log off? You bastard. Talent points. I don't know if Fluff told me what to do with these as well. I don't think so. I think it's about Raid says, been playing Call of Duty while I've been waiting for the Zenless Zone thing. How is COD, man? I hear it's good. I hear people like really fucking locked into it. What should I go to? This is Ultimate Generator, additional cooldown ability reduction, ability power, a crit. Let's go with the selfish power of critical damage. And now we wait. Sons of bitches. They're like, hey, you have 2 points to spec. And I'm like, I don't have any money, dude. Asshole. I don't understand what... Oh, that's what it means. 2 affinity points. Gotcha. Echoes. What the hell is Echoes?
McFlufferkin said we'll help you get more gold. As for talents, go for the prime node you care most about. And then the outlier orange nodes are also worthwhile.
Okay. You said as for talents. Go for the prime nodes. What's that mean? These things? Is that a prime node? Or is these things prime node? Probably these. Not so much. So much going on. What's artifacts? Dude, there's so much shit, man. Manage artifacts menu. Artifacts placed in your home. Just give me a... You know, it gives you a persistent buff, it says. Okay. Do I have any of that? I do not. Okay. Alright. Well, let's run it. Shield in hand. Woo! I'm not sure if I'm now a higher power level or what. Whoa! This is a Warhammer-ass weapon, though, man. You can't see it because this game is brutal. I was also zoomed in the camera a little bit. This I feel like will be kind of better for cross.
McFlufferkin said prime nodes are the orange ones that are surrounded by a ring of smaller nodes. You can only take one prime node at a time. The outer edge orange ones can all be taken if you can reach them.
Prime node is the orange one. So this, orange one that are surrounded by a ring similar node. Oh, okay. I can only have one of those? You can only take up to one node at a time. Oh, one prime node. Oh, wow. So I would assume, I don't think these count as prime nodes, right? But this one that's like you said, surrounded, I can only take one of? Damn. I wonder if I made the right choice by heading that way. It seemed like ability damage, which seemed to be like my character's MO, so I don't know. I went with that. Ooh, you have a story? Bang. I have so much of that currency, and I don't know, I don't know what 100% what it does. Hey. Okay, suck.
I remember.
Nope. Oh. Fuck. Oh! I did see a video of a person make like a survival build, and it seemed to always have the shields, so the shields must just be goated in that sense. Yeah.
McFlufferkin said correct. Only the upper left, upper right, and bottom orange ones are prime nodes.
Got it!
The other orange ones that are linked by those green nodes can all be taken. You only get 30 talent points overall.
Makes sense! It hurt! I'm not blocking enough. Oh shit!
Champions of the light!
Ah! So much for that. I'm not sure if blocking 100% decreases damage or not, but we have a cool little tiny mount thing. Neat. I wonder if that, like, the sickle is just like a skin? So there's like, it's just a dagger reskin maybe? There she is, Poison Lady. Black Ops is honestly pretty solid, says Raid. So far, yeah. Well, I was surprised, man. I've heard people be like, it's damn good. And I was like, what? Most people shit on Call of Duty. Even people who play Call of Duty every year consistently, they're like, it's dog shit.
Reminds me of something.
Okay. So it reminds me of something. Silence, okay? Very weird, but fine. So many things. Primary nodes are the orange ones that are surrounded by small nodes. Correct. Right bottom orange. You have talents. 330 talent points overall. Got it. I wonder if there is a character that is like good for. Oh no! What does it want me to do? Okay, that's not it then. What about this? Echo tracer required. Okay, so I guess I need to go get something from the dungeon, I suppose. I see. There's a door right here. Yeah, a few past CODs have been pretty dog shit. Yeah, that's what most people say. But even it makes me laugh that even people who are like hardcore COD fans are still like, yeah, it's ass. I'm like, really?
McFlufferkin said you need special items for this. Some events require returning to at a later point.
Oh, I see. Oh, shit! Excuse me, sir. I am not prepared for this. Block! Oh, it looks like it blocks everything. I'm just not blocking well. There's a lot of enemies like that. I think it's hard to block well, though. We have another sword. Arcane Blade. Oh my god. I'm just going to sit here and chill for a bit. Because there is self-healing. Or like, I think, a regeneration. Hot damn. Whenever I unlock, when I finally get to like the... Honestly, I might do that. Yeah, Fred said what he said was true. Then we might just say... When do I unlock my next ability point? Does anybody know? Because I want to get to the... hitting a target with Salvation's Rake... My Rake ability heals me for a small amount. That'd be pretty neat. I think that's the one thing that I'm like... I could respec this, but that cooldown decrease is super nice. Yeah, fuck it. I'll just get that next. Heal. Heal. And then bang. Let's see if this thing is worth its salt. A little bit of health. It's not that much. It was right when it said small amount. It's when it comes from the ceiling. It's not quite as easy. There's so much. What the fuck? I was blocking. It wasn't. I guess when I dodge, I have to really hit the button. Well, guys, I have a feeling that when we get to the end and there's a boss, I'm gonna get
a small amount, but I believe it's per target hit.
Heal me, please. Fuck you. A little bit of a waste. That guy was already almost dead. Not too bad. Not great. Not great. I feel like we're gonna get to the end of this and be like, yep, I died because I'm not strong enough to be here. Maybe changing the weapon will be good enough. Ooh, that double hit was crazy. Oh, shit. Debuff on ya.
Lone Syndicate said the abilities look so cool it's speaking to my inner edgelord.
Hell yeah, boy! Also, I imagine like the character that what do you call it? Red was rocking. I feel like is gonna speak to you on an emotional level based on that armor that he's got, and also you got that assassin-y teleport around, kill a bunch of people thing going as well. Oh fuck! Ah, my eye. Good stuff. That. Oh, better be careful. I don't want to. Oh, I fucked up. I fucked up. And now we have to fight everybody. But if I get you all to stack up on me. You're all debuffed. I just chill. Should be good. There it is, that pop. The suck power, and then some of this. Woo! There it is. Trying to get the whole. I mean, I'm not sure. Let me see. Maybe it's correct in the sense that like this is a pretty good weapon, so long as you're playing smart. But I have the feeling I could just shoot and run away and then reload. That would be much better than having to like block, because you can jump. My character can get away pretty fucking far. You know what I mean?
McFluffican said we cannot rejoin. You may need to return to the main menu, but you can do so after you finish this expedition.
Got it, yeah. Well, as soon as I get an option, I'll jump.
G-Red said you will need to go back to the main menu, and or maybe restart the game to reestablish online play.
Okay, shit. Did I not activate this properly? Oh, are you kidding me? Oh my fucking god, I hate you so much. What a son of a bitch. That thing is just a hair off, man. Oh. What's good, Cat? Cat says, Grin! When it's Christmas, are we getting Gris? I had a stroke when you said that because I was trying to fully commit to reading it, and it did not disappoint. Christmas. You guys didn't get Halloween Grin today, so who knows? Probably no. That shotgun hit different. Guess what? This. Bah, bah. Yeah, shot. Maybe I just had. My eye. Oh my god! You guys ever scratch your eye and then whenever you have like what do you call it? Pirate software. I quoted a term called like hand juice or hand crud or something like that. Like if you have a mouse that you have not cleaned in a while, you know what it is. But you ever scratch your eye?
Said so. No Grin wearing a Santa hat this year.
I could do a Santa. That's fine. I just feel bad that I didn't dress up for Halloween because I'm like letting people take Halloween from me. Also, what's good? Swift says I think you get the last at level 30. Oh fuck. Okay, in that case, never mind. Thank you for telling me that. Yeah, but I think I'm not level 30. I'm level 15. So it must be. Do you really only get like three things? That'd be insane. Yeah, I'm not sure how many points you get in the ability skill tree. Ha. Ha. Yeah, the guns to me feel like I hope they continue to be as broken as they are because they feel a little bit hot. Coming in a little hot. Moda says, my brain is stuttering off. Grin might be leaving soon. What? Oh, I say my stream's stuttering for you. You might be leaving soon. Well, I love having you be here, Moti, and I hope I can see you tomorrow. I appreciate people showing up so consistently. Again, guys, totally understand. That makes sense. But totally understand if you're like, hey, Grin, I need a break. I got you, buddy. I'm entirely prepared to stream to nobody, just because it's nature of the beast, you know. But yes, I do appreciate very much people are still here, putting up with me. Oh yeah, 7 ability points in total. Okay, thank you, Swift. Thank you so much.
McFluffican said you get 7 ability upgrade points, allowing you to max 2 abilities or spread a bit more evenly. Depends on if the third upgrade outweighs more balanced spread.
Yeah, what do you call it, Buddy? If your head's starting to hurt, buddy, you have to take your time, take care of you, buddy. Don't worry about me. I'll be fine. But make sure you're okay. Really? I just opened? What's in there? Wait a minute. How do I get in there? I do just want to get back to playing with you guys cooperatively, so I don't want to take too much of time, but like... Oh, there's a fucking door right there. I'm an idiot. This shotgun feels like it's pretty spicy, man. I didn't know it was this fucking good.
Lone Syndicate said, hell nah. Grin, I'ma be here for every stream
Lone?
for the whole month of November.
Listen, buddy, yeah, oh, I hit the button. I didn't get the button. God fucking damn, I hate myself so much. I just don't want us to get to the end of the fucking stream sesh or whatever it is, and you be like, Grin, I'm over this. You know what I mean? Oh, God. Yeah, Hell Steel. Oh god, I have nothing. I do not like his one ability. His one ability that like basically puts like a destructo bomb on this. That. Get off me. That one leaves a little bit to be desired because you can just shoot them. Oh fuck me. This. More of this. Get out of there. Ah. Woo. I thought that was a fucking bomb. Just hit me. Good stuff. This is a better combo. This to me feels like a happy medium where you got a fucking double barrel shotgun that is not a double barrel in any way, but I digress. And then you have the claw ability, so you're kind of like mid range. The melee game feels a little fucky. Same with the scythe. The scythe's like weird, like building up of energy and then expenditure. Like its ability for its weapon is ass, but maybe you get like a better scythes that are more consistent, you know. I just feel like the AI in this game is not that good to where I can't like get away from it, especially with the like the OP nature of me being able to teleport and like decombust 20 feet away, you know? You know? Fluff says that. I read that. Bolty says, no, my brain's just not working good. Lone said, nah, gonna be here forever. Cat says, gonna try to be here every street gang. I know some people are like, yeah, we're streamer, that's what it is. But again, I also like to get what I've learned in my years of doing this is that there's a right amount of a person, and if it's too much, it might be too much. But granted, maybe that's on the person to be like, I know my limit, and I'm gonna walk away now. But it's not on you to kind of neuter yourself for the world, you know. Also, what's this thing? Why is that a thing? Like, if you look at my crosshair, there's like a crescent yellow circle. Why is there like a little nub missing? Oh my god, you're right there. Holy shit. Range does not exist on this. Oh, you can't crit shot though. That's insane. Well, that's why I'm like killing stuff like more efficiently now. Ah, I fucked that up. Yeah, because like one of these pellets are getting critical shots, like a bunch of crits all at once. Oh! Reach! Oh, it hurts! Ooh, transform right in front of my eyes. Hurry up and explode! This fucking ability sucks ass. Anyway. Oh, hello. Everything's always exploding, man. Oh shit, I go the right way? I didn't mean to go the right way. Oh, there's a chest. How do we go? Do we go around, maybe? Oh, there's a lever. Ooh, there's another lever. Oh, there's a whole ass chest. Ooh, I got a new loincloth. Ugh. But you get the point. Or skirt, I should say. Ooh, and we got level 10 ransom, but honestly the shotgun I did not think would be this good. It's proving to be very good. No, it's that way. This way. Raid says, I'm going to attempt to be here every gang. I appreciate you guys so much, but again, if you start getting fatigued, I get it. It's just like it does mean a lot. I don't want to like that. Hey, I'm very sweet to have everybody here. But I also, again, if it's ever like, yeah, I'm gonna take a break. I get it. But it's extremely heartwarming to have that response. Hear those words, I should say. Here we go. Here we go. Ooh, can this reach? It can. Totally barely. I'll save my one ability for more heftier enemies.
Lone Syndicate said Z's update is here only 3.5 hours away from Unagi dropping.
Ooh, 3.5? That's not that much at all. Lone, I hope you get her instantaneous. Oh, is this the fucking Phoenix thing? Oh, no, there's no way in hell. What is the Phoenix's weak point? what that was. I never looked at what this thing's like main attack was. Oh, well, it has a pretty good like AoE thing. Ah, fuck it. No, run away from me. Damn it. Yeah, I don't think I'm killing him. Maybe there's not like a timer that I need to like do enough damage. I think that's how it works. Yeah, I love it when it's in a perfect angle so it doesn't hit them. What a bunch of ass. Yay! I got half. Half. Well, you win some, you lose lots, almost all of them. But hey. Swift says you use the ability at the bottom just before using one at the top for more large-scale AoEs. Oh, okay. Interesting. So I know this one basically puts like a dot on their heads that like is like a bomb. But you're saying if I hit it with Y afterwards, it will like detonate it? Huh. Like make it have a more AoE? So is it like to burn all over your slashes, activate that, and then activate the drain, and then that will increase the AoE of the explosion? Gotcha. So square, A, triangle. And then alt if you have it. But I always miss my alt, man. I hear weird noises. What's that about? Give me this. Chest. Ooh, we got a new bag for Silo. That's cool. We got other weapons for other people. I should definitely pull back the FOV. It's pretty prominent. I did not know we had this. It's pretty cool. Yeah. Then we go forward, and this.
Catman 11,234 said, "Bring, I'll be here whether you like it or not. You can't stop me."
I can stop you. I'm walking up again. That is always that crazy. Just like, you will not. You will have a break. Okay. You have a break from my weird personality. This, then this. Don't use your alt me, Steven. This. There. There's so much going on. I'll be honest, it's too much. I don't know why I say be honest so much. It implies I'm a liar at heart, and that's just not the case. There. Cool. The partial half the Gloom Abyss completed. Neat.
Lone Syndicate said, "Go ahead and block me, Grin. I have spare YouTube account. And if you block those, I'ma just make more."
It's like, I'll win this through a battle of will. Alright, let's do this. Let me go to this. This thing. Level 10. What the fuck are these? Total thing. Yeah. I don't know what this all like. Print set. Okay. I guess I need an orb and then a bunch of a ring and then a bunch of other weird stuff to get the bonus. Maybe, possibly. I've been just equipping whatever I think might do it, and yeah. This is tier 11. Maybe we go with a blue tier. Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing. I'll do my best. Is this the ending finally? Man, this is a big ass level. I'm sorry I went on the biggest level possible. Not knowing it. Am I dead? Damn it, fuck that up. Ow. From behind me?
Flufferkin said accessories have set bonuses. Eventually you'll want a full purple set that provides boosts to stats you care most about.
Ooh. Gotcha. Makes sense. Ooh, what is this? Seraph says, "Do you like pixelated filter on?" What? Do you have a pixelated filter on? No? Why? Does it look like sometimes like shit? Sometimes my internet can't keep up sometimes if there's a lot of particle effects coming on screen, so it gets a little pixely sometimes. Unfortunately, I don't have better internet because I'm not that successful of a streamer. Unfortunately. Ah! Shit. It's a good way to get out of your weird fail reload. Oh, hello, my God. Let's do this. Ah! Shoot! Shoot him, damn it! Well, I guess I dodged at the right time. Should I have used my big ult on him? Probably, yes. This is where the rifles are pretty nice. Miss me, bitch! Oh, I fucked that up too. Let's see, did that seriously not hit him? I keep fucking up my reload.
Miss Flufferkin said that's probably the DLSS mode. You can probably set it to balanced, quality, or auto as you have a more than capable GPU.
Yeah, what do you call it? I have it right now on performance because I'd rather have better frame rate, but it does look like the game has like weird lag spikes or jitter, which just happens. So, you know. Never mind, it's just buffering IG user. Gotcha. Fluff says accessories have the bonus things, right? Swift says, make sure you turn on world scaling in your settings so you get max level gear based on your current level. Yeah, Fluff told me to do, I think, that when we were first starting. I do think... should I just drop it to story mode? Because, like, I'm just trying to progress. You know, I don't think there's any gain for having it on, like, higher levels. But I do think I have world scaling on, yeah.
McFlufferkin said the hitches are mostly when someone is joining or you're rendering something for the first time in a session.
Huh, so maybe it's not that, but yeah, I have this, sorry, I haven't set it on performance mode. I wonder if I should put it on, like, ultra performance or DLL, what's that, DLAA? What's that? DLA is an AI-based anti-aliasing mode to improve image quality. Shouldn't that be all the way over here?
G-Red said this game will have those stuttering issues regardless GRINN. May as well put DLSS to quality.
Okay. Shouldn't do it auto? Oh, that's fucking so... Gamer subs, man, Mother of God. Also, I haven't really zoomed in. Let's do it like about that. I also put it to easy. I hope I'm not like fucking up the game by doing that. Because again, I'm into... We'll do some challenge. Leave without applying. Apply? No. Did I fuck up? Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Yeah, fuck, God damn it. Quality, story mode, apply, yes, back out, good. All right. Hopefully things will die a little bit faster. Because yeah, we're just I think it just zooms in like that when you're just playing along. That's nice. Abilities feel like they're hitting a little bit better. In reality, we just turned down the difficulty. But hey.
G-Red said DLAA just renders the game at native resolution, while utilizing DLSS's anti-aliasing and such.
Oh, okay. The game does look better. Like, much better. And it doesn't seem like I'm having any less frames, so... Odd. But hey. This! I thought that was a better AoE, but it wasn't fun. We got a couple people. Who's to my left? Oh, you got real big! Shotgun is proving to be, at the very least, very fun. Oh my god. Which one is the big bad? Oh, he's right there. Hello, sir. Please don't move. Thank you. Ah! I am dodging a little bit willy-nilly. I need to wait until there's a moment to dodge and not the rest. Oh! That felt much more fun. Like, now that I was in this weird limbo where, like, my weapon was kind of doing something. Kind of choosing to also fuck off, you know? You just happen not to get a gun you like for like 20 levels or something. Honestly, it only takes 5 for it to be a problem, but still. Huh. Oh, my ass. I did legs yesterday and I'm just painful. So I'll back out and we can play together as well. Huh. There's no benefit to higher difficulty, so you can do story all you want. Nice. Yeah, the game looks much better now that I put it on quality. Look at that. Very nice. I do wonder when my character's like creeping like, like a little mummy or something. Also, I have these raid tower keys. Don't know what that really does or means, but hey, we have them. I thought I got something at the last minute. Warrior pin. Maybe? It's level 10. I have this equipped, which is Gauntlet, Inquisition. Do I see? Oh, there it is. Critical rate. I see. Critical rate, ability power. Sounds better than physical defense and weapon power. Yeah. And then we have this, which is health. I see. I'm starting to see the substats. I did not look at that beforehand. And a cool new armor. Armor. There we go. Nothing. Ability power, critical rate. I wonder if it's because I'm using the shotgun and like this is massively helping. Yeah, it's only 4, but maybe. All right, next I can back out and we can load back in main menu. TOS. Okay, what do you call it? Aminoob says, "Yo, Grin, love what you do, man. Thanks you. I'm not. How do I say this properly? Amin. I'm gonna call you Amin. Amin. What do you call it? You can use text to speech if you're in the chat for long enough. In the stream for long enough. If you just hit !S. Yes. What? You're solo in offline mode. You can party up. Find part. How do I turn back on online mode? Swift says, for Kairos, you genuinely want to focus on giving him ability, power, accessories, and echoes. Gotcha. Not critical rate of any kind? Makes sense. But is...
McFlufferkin said might need to relaunch the game, unfortunately.
Got does that overpower like level? So like power level 11, I have some coins that are getting me like critical rate at power level 11. Is that better than like let's say a level 8 ability power thing? Is that still better? Like at what point does the other thing that's also kind of feeding into a damage type? Why is it still says Wayfinder is on? I might have to close it within the... No, okay, it just took some time to close. Gotcha. Relaunched Wayfinder. I keep saying Wayfair. I don't know why. Ha! Ba 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 ba. I do think I should start playing this game on my time a little bit tonight, though. But I will say I'm a little bit frustrated. I got to like kind of like a bottleneck where I didn't know what to do because I should be online, right? Hopefully. But I got to kind of a bottleneck where like it said go defeat like 5 enemies in the Highlands, but they didn't explain to me that like or bloom enemies in the Highlands, and then it didn't explain like bloom. Or maybe it did. Maybe in the quest line he was like there's enemies that are glowing or something. But I never got that, unfortunately. I was maybe skipping past some of the story.
There is work to be done, old friend.
Summon Laura. What is this whole business with Laura? Is it over? No, it's there.
Skylight.
Have I not summoned Laura? Oh, I can't summon him? Wow.
Calls for aid.
We got Lock Grendel somehow. Okay. Huh. Is that when we fought that one enemy? Why haven't I unlocked the big, sexy Amazonian lady? Okay. What's your problem, game?
McFlufferkin said you have Grendel and Laura access now. Only one left to get is Senya.
Yes. Senya. Jesus Christ. Look at this die. High level accessories will give you better stats, so upgrade them when you can. Yeah, so it's kind of like a weird balance point, it seems like. Gotcha. Fluff is up in the house. What's good, Fluff? Look at the little heart thing. That's cute. popcorn. I still don't know how to activate emotes, but it's fine. Also, apparently there's dies. I have no idea how to do any of that, but anyways. What are we doing? We are... I did this, and I did this. What if I do something else? I thought it was like you could zoom out to... Yeah, that. No, it doesn't tell me exactly what to do. It says, kill Codex Remnant. Quest. Could you just take me there? No, it can't. Codex Remnant. Where Codex Remnant? Expedition Undercroft. Croft. Where would Undercroft be? Is that one of these? Codex Hill. I don't know, man. I feel like this game struggles in that way, for at least for me. Like, it doesn't... I don't know where it wants me to do, really. Like, I know it probably wants me to go to some expedition, but in my head, I'm like, am I just going to run around and, like, teleport to a bunch of...
said, gotta do another Undercroft dungeon run. What you just did.
Okay, well, where was I just now? I thought when I pulled up a thing, it, like, let me pick a thing. Like, last time when I did this, there was, like, orbs that I just went to one of the Undercrofts. I wonder if there's, like, a button that I need to press that's like, hey, you can teleport to certain locations, like the expeditions, essentially. But I don't know how to do that. If I go here, does it help? Yeah, okay, that's what it is. Okay, that's what I ended up finding. Gotcha. Tis that simple. Got it. Sure, let's gloomify the enemies, because I need apparently to do that for some reason. Swift says there are accessory sets that give you 5 to 15 more stats if you get all 3 parts of the sets in your build, but that's for when you get further into the game. Gotcha. I imagine there's things that, like, the buildification stuff starts happening where there's just more and more depth, because I did see some builds where a person was, like, infinitely spamming Kairos's build or abilities, which seemed pretty crazy.
Guess you shall linger.
The soldiers who've been fighting the Undercroft.
Right in front of his face.
This changes everything. Return to me as quickly as possible.
He's doing too much. He's doing like a T-pose in the middle air. Big Bloom Gate is how you access dungeons. And yeah, the big, yeah. It feels like it's kind of shit that you can't. Yeah, you can't just do that from a menu since you have to run over to the big ass blue gate. I guess it makes sense lore-wise, but it's a little bit annoying. Oh, look at all that. They're all bunched up together. Oh. I'm gonna gloom. Oh. Alrighty. All the way around. This game is so stylish, man. Good. Also, the puzzles are not... I hate games that kind of go too hard in the paint with puzzles. It's like, eh. I like it when it's like, no, you can, yeah. If you have a brain cell, you're okay. You're gonna be okay. Oh, I'm right in the middle of the shit. I don't know how I didn't get hit there. Buff must have given me a buff or something. I should have gotten some damage, taken some damage.
Catman 11234 said all of my brain cells are focused on glooming right now, so I'm out of luck.
We're all glooming so hard. It's nothing but gloom time. Oh boy. What a horrible convention. Big gloom gate on the side of the thing. Do this. Maybe we shouldn't do that, because then we miss out on the... I guess we could always jump over here. Miss out on some of the enemy stuff that we can get. Thank you for telling me that, by the way. Swift. That was that like one ability where you can chain them together. It's really good. Like you apply the dot and then you detonate it by. I think you maybe extend the thing. Sometimes it feels like it detonates immediately. Maybe it's because that does a little bit of damage. I got 2 orbs though. Oh, I didn't. Yeah, I guess that's how that works. Okay, so I got these 2 orbs. So now I got 4 slash as opposed to 1. Got it. I don't really understand all that clearly, but yeah. I don't know how I know I generate orbs by like shooting someone and getting a critical hit, but sometimes it feels like it doesn't give it to me. I think I need to get a kill.
You shall not reach her.
I don't have anything for you, buddy. Gang signs you just did. Okay. We're gonna do this. Should I use my other ability? You just chilling forever. Kind of corny. Ooh, all the way over there. Up we go. Ooh. Oh, is this the right way? Oh shit. Ba, 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 ba.
I've been waiting for this.
Oh, it was okay. I feel like it should do more damage for the cause. Ooh. I'm getting my reload. Look at all these little orbs. I definitely feel like I'm getting a lot of stuff I should sell because it's just a lot of greens and blues. They're still giving you like purples and such, so I don't know how to do that. I know it introduced me to a vendor a little while ago, but still. That does detonate. It does exactly that, yeah. A little bounce with the gun is pretty satisfying. Just whap. I mean, we're getting a lot of stuff. I guess so. We do get stuff picked up. Like, sorry, we do. Like, someone can pick up something for me. It does look like. Maybe it's like opening a chest. Yeah, it must be because I don't think I don't know how that works. Climb. I don't think anyone can pick up the little light shards though. There does look like there's some. Oh my god, something that we do get picked up. That we can pick up. This. Do I have the arcane stone that we need to go
Catman 11,234 said, "What's the biggest donation size before you deny? Send it back."
For me, I mean, I feel like it would be anything that. I don't know, man. It depends. Like, it's more contextual. Like, if somebody was having like a really, what is it called? Like, I knew from like a while that they didn't have disposable income, and then they gave me a big amount of it. I'd be like, you're not gonna put yourself in financial risk because of me. Hell no. But if you're a person that was like largely fine with it, then yeah. But I don't. It's kind of hard to perceive with people. I don't know if I need to put that like shard in there, but I don't think so. But maybe not. I don't know. I feel like I need something though to go do that little event, but maybe it's not worth it. But yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't probably. It also seems like so much work to charge back the thing. Again, it would have to be a reason where like a person is again putting themselves at financial risk for me, and I don't want any of that. But yes, let's go fight this boss. Whew. I will say though, I did good. It did update. I was gonna say I need to find a better way to have the like streamer goal thing for Shadow Man be put in there for better ease, because right now I gotta manually update the donation thing. Which isn't a problem, by the way. It's just one of those things where like, I feel like it should be automatable. I should not have spammed all my melees there. Hot damn! That was awesome. Yeah, shotgun definitely feels like this character's like second weapon, especially given his skill kit where he still needs to kind of be close, you know? Feels much better to play. Now hopefully we get a shotgun or a rifle to drop in a timely manner. Oh. But maybe if you were asking a different question, Kat, of like what's the biggest donation I've ever got, I think it was $60. Or actually, maybe not. Maybe it was $100, something like that. I think it was when we were playing Genshin, actually. I'm not sure. But yeah, regardless, even like $10 is absurd. It's absurd. Especially with how, like, yeah, things nowadays are not getting more cheap. So the fact that you could find that for me is insane. But alas. Super Chat has a limit of 500 USD. Yeah, but what do you call it? If you got like, that's what Kat used last time. Is there's like a stream elements tab where you can go and you make a direct donation to like using just dollar bills essentially to the streamer essentially. So you're not using, if you use Super Chat, you're using YouTube's currency, which YouTube takes a massive, not massive, but a pretty big cut out of it. Where stream elements is like, hey, why should anyone take a cut? It should just be the transaction of using PayPal and stuff like that. So that's why it's nice when people use the donation in the description, which basically is like my Stream Elements page. It's also why a lot of streamers do it that way. Right? I think on there I have it set for like $5, $10, and then $60. And I think I don't know if I gave you guys the ability to do whatever you wanted there. Maybe I think there's a tab you can have where it's like whatever they want, however much they want to donate, they can donate, etc. Fluff says I believe it's a total limit as well, which is like 1,000 USD just in regards to per day / stream super chat. Wow, yeah. Oh, for super chats, you mean? I don't know if there's a donation limit on Stream Elements, because I thought it's just basically like you PayPaling somebody, you know. But yeah, let's go to what are we doing? We are going to talk to Omen. Omen. I wonder when we get the mount, man. It's been a minute. I thought we were gonna get a mount at least like now. It's been like probably like I don't know, maybe 7 hours in. Also, Bone, are you playing yet?
When you first encountered
how you enjoy it?
Soldiers in the ruins,
who do you choose?
I thought they were defending the monks. The Archons weren't.
Got it.
It's possible. We always thought we.
Yes.
But their remnants remain. Each remnant is use it.
Hell yeah! I made a choice early on to not pay attention as much, and it's unfortunately devoured the story for me. Upgrades, talent points. We're getting ever closer to the big pooba. This thing, which I think is good. Each time Wayfinder's ability is used, gain a stack of Overwhelming Arcane. Overwhelming Arcane increases the ability power 5 stacks. Overwhelming Arcane stacks up to 5 times. Should be pretty good. Yeah, because it's a uses an ability. Yeah, each time a Wayfinder ability is used. Yeah, so I should be able to easily stack that up with my character going through his cycle. I guess it does increase his arcane though. Not necessarily. I need like a weapon that taps into arcane damage. I'm not sure if that's a thing. It'd be very cool if it was. Do I have enough money to do this? I do. So now we have all 5 points, which is chance to gain a fragment when picking up an avarice orb, whatever that is. Increased damage dealt using arcane fragments by 5. Nice. Each arcane fragment is by consuming salvage rake is slightly charged ultimate. Gotcha. So the more rakes, the more like slashes I use, the more my alt charges. Good stuff.
McFlufferkin said Kairos in the Havoc section of the talent tree is very much meant for each other.
Nice.
He's very ability power focused, more so than Nis and Laura.
How about what's his name? Silo. I feel like Silo's a weird one. I feel like Silo, you could go either way. You could go with guns or abilities, but maybe not. Kat says, do you think your character can wear sunglasses? I think your character, I'm not sure. It might be too close to home, but maybe. I feel like, maybe not my character, but, what's his name? Silo probably could. Like, there's probably human characters that can, but my character's like a shadow person, so I feel like they're like, crazy weird cloak. Digitized face mask. You're like, okay. It's a lot, but sure. Craft an arcane thing. The next dungeon, aka, yeah, that. Good stuff. Enter the arcane common hunt. Golly. I gotta use the washroom. So
Annoying fetus said you're made of gloom, Grin.
I am made of gloom. I am nothing but gloom. Okay, we're gonna gloom all over the place.
Lone Syndicate said nope have started yet, hopped on Woower, and got my dailies out of the way, got a prep for Camellia, I got 31 pulls saved for her.
Alright. I'm all primed to glue. Alrighty. Boppity boppity ba. Oh. Silo uses different skill talent trees. He's a survivalist, not an arcanist. Oh, I see. Oh wow, that's actually awesome. Is his weapons also considered, or like, what is his scaling metric?
Said Silo is a survivalist, different talent tree for him. However, he's mostly oriented around crits, can either go high AP or WP depending on preference.
Yeah, I was gonna say, okay, like it feels like for Silo you could make like a competent gun build or weapon like enhancement build, but you could also make a like a competent ability build. But I just don't know if like is his abilities not considered ability damage, because his grenades seem like they come back generally pretty fast, specifically his like fire things. But maybe by nature that's not going to be as cracked, you know. And I wonder what this thing is all about. Maybe it's like unlocking certain things for people. Am I pushing it? I'm 600 points off this. Mayhaps it's just not add a mutation, because yeah, it might be rough for me. Cat says it's more of a question of can your facial adornment be placed on the shadow? I think so. I think there's like weird, like there's hoods, and he kind of like has like floating crystals on his face, so surely he can float.
G Red said
metal.
You'll be fine. We are for you.
Yay, thank you. Very sweet, Red. I would not add mutations unless you quest require. Gotcha.
Pacified. We're moving on the Undercroft.
Oh.
Move quickly, Faith. We must find the Conflux Ark. Burn in the light, heretic. Your foul allies have made you strong, but the light will always triumph over darkness.
Are you my enemy, I guess?
You can still turn back
said
from
only
this.
silly headgear
Surrender,
I'm aware of right now
and
is
I'll
for
make
the
your
winter
death
holiday
quick
event,
and clean.
where we get like a reindeer hood.
Fuck. Fluff keep busting out all this crazy shit that's like, I've been playing this game for a whole year. Guess what? You get none of it. Like, damn. Or you have to grind for it some weird way. At least there's an option to get, I think. Actually, I don't know. I feel like there is some stuff that's like Founders Pack exclusive, like only you guys can get it, which is a little bit like, damn it. Or maybe everything can be earned, you know? I feel like they would just give some things exclusive to people who were supporting the game and bought microtransactions beforehand, you know? I feel like they should give you some way to earn it still. Just maybe make it really hard to earn, to where it's like, if you did worse supporting the game, you still basically get a massive win, you know? Lone says, nope, haven't started yet. Hopping on Withering Waves and got my dailies out. Way got a prep for Camilla. Got 31 pulls saved for her. Damn, man. Lone, I got 21 pulls with 24k gems. Also, man, I bought everything. I'm also building up my currency with Zenless, so hopefully by the time what's his name comes, Lighter, I'll be good. Because I got I think 10k right now for Lighter, and by waiting all this out, I hope I'll make it over the summit. I guess, you know, by the time he's here, hopefully we have enough to make a good chance, have a chance to get him. Although they recently just released the Oni girl, right? Like they teased a character in Zenless, which is like this Oni, this red demon Oni girl looking thing, which looks awesome. We might watch that actually at some point.
Lone Syndicate said, "Listen, I also got my wallet at the ready."
Yeah, of course. That's what we don't want to hear. That's what we want to save everybody.
Said, given that the devs encourage modding and intend to do official support eventually, I think it's fine if you want to make use of the save editor to access the founder's cosmetics, nothing gameplay.
Fluff, you didn't tell me that, dude. Oh my god, Fluff, that's fucking huge. I didn't know that was a thing. That's like a massive big deal, at least to me. Like I heard this game was released, it's like a whole thing, but if it adds mod support, it actually makes like some sort of creation kit where there's like, I don't want to get too, high in the sky or whatever it's called, but like the idea of like, oh, maybe there could be different dungeons that people could make as like tile sets. Maybe there could be like infinitely different armor. People are going to lootify everything for sure. But like if they actually do good work about like making it so whatever creation kit they do give actually has like things that you can actually like enhance gameplay and like release other things, that's going to be insane. Because yeah, if you give like if you make a good creation kit or like modding kit, I think people tend to go crazy, you know, or like make and design in that world for time and years to come. Which honestly, I feel like most games should do. I feel like they should almost make a game.
Lone Syndicate said that's want a new character. GRINN, she dead.
That's what a new character, GRINN. Oh, she dies. Oh, well, I only seen her in the thumbnail. I thought, oh, what was I saying? Yeah, to me, I just hope that. I wish more games did that. Like they took a really good concept for a game, which the gameplay here is awesome, and then they opened it up to mod authors. So it sounds kind of fucked up, but I think it'd be cool if there was a game that was almost designed to be a what's it called? Like a bastion for mod authors. But it's tough because you don't want to make a game that's so barren. That's like, hey, we didn't make a game. We just made you a bunch of tools, and then people are like, fuck you. I don't want to build. You have to almost like make something cool enough, i.e., give someone like Wayfinder. I feel like right now is already having fun gameplay, and then you're like, okay. Now I just want to build in this world because you've sold it to me so well, you know? Ah! Alright. Sorry for, just not playing and moving at the same time. Steady says, I would not add the mutations unless this request requires it. Good advice. What is this guy about? Oh, I'm gonna get my ass handed to me. I feel like this is my first actual boss. Oh! Very cool. Looks very Crusader. Oh, please! Pow, pow! Dodge, this! This! Get the hell out of dodge, this! Chill, buddy.
To my side.
Am I in the AoE death zone? I think I might be. Fuck, can I reload?
Burn in the light. The arc's strength lives in me.
Oh, what's that? Well, that's really cool. So you gotta stay off those plates. I like the boss fight actually. That's pretty cool. I wasn't expecting that. Oh!
Oh.
I do feel like my health bar has not fallen but below 100% when I'm playing on story. So
Commander, the organic levels are rising. They're charging the complex.
Archon Megan, why have you abandoned your post? Do you know what you've done? Take comfort in the light. The architects are always with us. The Ark.
Okay. Weird.
McFlufferkin said I built Venomous to do a lot of healing.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay, yeah. So I was like, I wonder why. Maybe that's why. Fluff is just doing a monstrous amount of healing. That was a lot of fun. I actually like that boss fight. It made me like aerial denial, had all that stuff in there. Only Swift gear I'm aware of right now is for as much as I am like very excited by the prospect of this game having a mod sport like creation kit of some kind. I am a little. I'll believe it when I see it as well. Like, as much as I will temper myself a little bit because I know a lot of companies that say that and then they're like, man, it's like, oh.
Called for Archon Megan. Not Brother Megan. Archon. Go to the crossroads and get answers.
That wasn't a new character. That was Yangi and Sakura Lore. Oh.
The Huntsmaster is
Huh.
but he's
I figure
devoted
the
to his
most
task.
we can expect
Without
is
his
a
guidance,
Steam Workshop style. Oh, I was hoping it would be like a like a Bethesda style creation kit. That's a little sad. I'm not sure this is a. Actually, no. This is an Unreal Engine game, right? So or engine. So Red always says how that's like pretty moddable as far as that's concerned. I'm shocked at how moddable Zenless is, though. That's like that still shocks me to this day. It's like insane. Like especially how much it looks so different compared to everything. 'Tis wild. Where do you want me to go for this? Confront Brother something at the Highlands? Brother Mega. Where something. Where would Brother I just go here, I guess.
G-Red said technically modding this game is easy because it's Unreal. The official tools exist already. But the devs could maybe make that process easier.
Yeah, well, that's something I wanted to talk to about. So I made this video kind of talking about the state of Bone Lab in correlation with this video of a person talking about how they wish Bone Lab would stop patching itself because it's slowing down the modders' capacity to make mods. Like people don't want to make mods because they're worried it's going to get patched and their mod's going to be redundant. They're going to have to update it, right? But what do you call it? One of the things I do want to point out though is like I do think it's an issue. Like I don't agree with that because I think in like a year, all the patches are going to be done and the game's going to be in a significantly better place, especially for modding. It just sucks that it's going to be pretty barren for almost like 7 months it seems like. But what I was going to say was to me, the one thing that I do notice that's a big debilitating issue is that there's not people who make guides on how they do certain things within the modding community for Bone Lab. So like a person, like one of the things I got in my comments when I was talking about, I think an avatar of some kind, which had like, I think it was like certain, like the ability for you to grab your wrist and like activate a node and then have something happen. There's nobody who's like making a video explaining how they did that. So there's just a giant gap between like how you do certain things, I guess. Like the know-how of like knowing how certain things happen. Like yeah, like it's almost like it's a good idea I think to kind of preach. If you are a mod author and you know how to do these certain things, it would be so helpful if you made tutorials online for YouTubers, on YouTube, so people could actually emulate to some capacity what you're doing. Because a lot of people would love to do it and apply that to their mods, but they have no idea like how to even integrate those effects.
Lilies used to bloom here
but maybe they don't want to because it's their effort, it's their work.
I have not seen it again, Wayfinder. No luck with the trial of lingering light. I am sorry, Wayfinder. I did not want to lie to you, but the truth is a shame that will stain my soul for as long as I live.
Okay.
I call myself Brother Megan, but I am no monk. I was once an Archon, a champion of the Avar Imperium, sworn to carry the light of the architects to the darkest places.
He's Aang, but adulted.
The Aurelian were charged to chronicle the wonders of the architects. We'd heard there was trouble at the monastery, that an evil force had taken root there. I thought we'd investigate, weed out the darkness, and save the innocent. I was wrong. Commander Creed said the monks were beyond redemption. He told us to slaughter them all. We could have saved them. We could have tried. We didn't bring justice to Aurelian.
Crazy, the guy's like fucking 8 people in one.
Stop it. But I wouldn't be a part of it. I fled, and Aurelian fell into the gloom. I couldn't go back to Avar, not knowing what the Archons truly were. So I remained. I became Brother Megan.
He lost a lot of size.
To help and to heal.
McFlufferkin said Magan is an ex-Archon like Wingrave. The Archons sought to go the same route as the Templars in Dragon Age.
Champion of the architects.
Lost in their crusade against corruption, killing the innocent.
To cleanse vile corruption from this region. I thought we'd be fighting the maze.
Got it. Brutal. Yeah. I mean, I like those little cutscenes. They're kind of fun. It's just a little bit nice. Loomis says, how long have you been playing Wayfarer? It's been so long since I've been here. Last thing I saw was you playing Let It Die, so it's been so long. Yeah, what do you call it, Loomis? It's just now. This whole week we're playing Wayfarer to get into it. I've played exactly 3 streams worth of this game, which I think is maybe like bridging on 7 to 8 hours at this point. Maybe not that much, actually. It probably is less than I think it is. yes, just getting into it.
As we approached Aurelian, the commander told
How are you
us
doing,
the
though?
monks had made contact with the ones who came before. He said that
Everyone's
there
name
could
is
be
so
no mercy,
weird for me sometimes.
that only
Limus?
death
Is that right?
would cleanse their
Limas?
souls.
Luminous? Is that what it is? Luminous. Maybe it's luminous. That feels right. Plus, Mythic Hunts, Fluff says, have you fight them a lot more. Got it. Yeah, the bosses are pretty great overall. Remnant.
Gnawing Fetus said llamas.
Llamas.
McFlufferkin said llamas, though.
Oh,
is their
llamas. Okay. The I is silent? The I is silent and then it's an A? Fuck, the English language sucks ass, man. Llama thoughts. Gotcha. Makes sense. If I seen the profile pic, maybe it'd be like, it makes sense. God damn. Oh, it's 2 L's. I thought it was an I. Fuck. Shit. It's a DBLI. Got it. I thought it was like a capital I. I thought that was weird from the start, but I guess that makes sense. Capital L and then like a tiny. Llamas makes sense. Llamas. Okay, I got llamas. Forgive me.
Something's missing. We've seen the Archon Commander's final battle. He never reached the inner sanctum. If he didn't trigger the gloom collapse, who did? We still need a connection.
Shit, I didn't know it was 5 p.m. Oh shit.
I fled before it happened. I only witnessed it from afar. The storerooms in Aurelian were filled with God's blood. Volcanic fuel. The monks had a massive stockpile. They must have needed it for some. The monks were getting God's blood from the largest mine.
Very much feels like a Dragon Age vibe.
The Shrikes call the Bloodworks. I won't ask you for forgiveness. I don't deserve it.
Got it, buddy. I guess what? Forgiven. I'm a little bit of a bloodthirsty monster as well. Hey, let's move on.
She's a secret who's been doing field research on the gloom nearby. Be warned. She's enthusiastic.
Gang, this will be the end. We're gonna wind down, sir. We're gonna wind down with the stream. The reason why is because it's my brother's birthday. I got a map finally. Let's go. It's my brother's birthday, and there's a party happening at 5, and it's 5:15, so I'm a bit 15 minutes late, but we can still vibe until then. I could be a little bit of a shitty brother up until that point. How do I fucking equip the mount? Accessories, power. Did I gain any of these, by the way? No. How does one equip mounts? Oh, probably here. And probably just the style of a mount, right? I don't know. Hopefully someone will tell me.
McFlufferkin said style for mount customization.
Did I get a mount, though? Yeah. Style. No, I must not got a mount. Maybe it's this. It's telling me there's a quest to get a mount, perhaps? Ah, fuck it. Fuck it. Ooh. Llama says, how long have you been playing Wayfinder? It's Llamas. Yes. All you chose a great class. Same class I chose for starting out. Yeah, we call Llamas. I'm liking it, especially when I found the shotgun. I feel like when you have a character and you find like the right weapon that fits into their like gimmick, it's perfect. Like shotgun is the same range as your claws, so it's just beautiful. I love it. Also, the shotgun also has. I hope there's like legendary ones that have better effects because it does feel like the fire rate's a little bit slower. So hopefully you get a double barrel that actually just pumps out lead and immediately puts you into a cycle of like reloading. So I'd rather like shoot twice really hard, reload, shoot twice really hard, reload. You know. Anyways. But I was going to say, Silo also looks awesome.
Art update. I started on some Yanagi fan art.
Of course you did.
McFlufferkin said Stablemaster is right over here.
Oh.
Pretty sure that's all you need to do is speak to him to get the mount.
Gotcha. We'll do that real quick so I don't forget. Hello. Yay. Mount unlocked. Good. Characters. Do I do style? Yeah, there he is. Look at him. That's a cool-ass looking horse, dude. He's got like a goat beard. That's fire. How the hell do I activate it? Did it tell me? I see it past it? Shit. Is it one of the D-pads? Yes. Got it. Pretty intuitive. Dude! Oh, I'm getting a Darksiders 3 vibe. Remember that fire-as-hell horse that was like a dead summon? Ooh. Oh. It's a little bit far. Yeah, it's a little bit too zoomed in. Look at you. Fluff always fronting on us with the crazy, crazy cosmetics. I don't want to see. I don't want to see. spoilers. Actually, honestly, they might not even be spoilers. I might not even be able to get all that stuff. But again, like they said, if modders are a thing, then maybe like they'll eventually find a way to port even the what do you call it, exclusive things. The quest award for mounts, it's quick. The first mount you just read over here. Art update, you're doing the Yanagi art.
McFlufferkin said can get this mount in the new zone. Just gotta find the chest.
Ooh, okay. Fluff says, next stream, I can help you get a big saber-toothed cat mount. Ooh, I probably will look up in fact, Fluff, if you could do, could you send me a video, if it's not too much trouble, on how to like either grind gear or grind levels? Like, is there some sort of like, you just drill the this dungeon, and then you drill this other dungeon, and then you should be good? Because I do want to know, like, is there anything I can do on my time to where I feel like, because I feel like we're progressing to the point where I don't know if I'll be able to get to endgame by the end of this week. I guess it's Tuesday. We still have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So yeah, we got a lot of time. We probably, honestly, in hindsight, we probably will. But it would be cool to do something, I guess. Because if I do find I have downtime, you know what I mean? Llama says, when is the stream, the next stream? I definitely want to tune in. Hell yeah, Llama! What do you call it? We're streaming for the entire month of November, except for Sunday, because that's the day that I make a video for our Mind Palace and Madness channel, our VR channel, essentially. But we stream every single day at 3 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, which right now it is 5 p.m. So, minus 2 hours and 20 minutes. That's when we go. That's when we pop off. But hopefully I can see you then. Mount that... Fluff says...
G-Red said you need to finish base game story to unlock end game.
Got it. Okay, so it's just about burning through that. The main thing I kind of want to start doing is farming for, like, a legendary gear. I just don't know if that's going to be tough. You know what I mean? Like, it's going to be 5 p.m. EST. Yeah, it's also in the thumbnail of the stream. I think the bottom right corner. Hopefully it's not too small so people can see it still. 3 p.m. outside, around 2 hours ago. Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully I can see you tomorrow. We will probably play Wayfarer tomorrow for probably an hour and a half or something like that, maybe even 2 hours. And then we might squeeze in a little bit of Zenless Zone Zero because I want to see what this new secretary mommy lady is all about, who seems all kinds of crazy. Apparently, Lone's been saying that she's like hella complex, so I want to see what that's all about. But I am thoroughly enjoying the shit out of this game, man. It is shockingly good. Also, one sec. Fluff, I do want to see... Oh,
Lone Syndicate said, wonderful
God.
Stream, Grin.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it.
McFlufferkin said if you just want to grind, run expeditions and hunts, but you may as well focus on the main quest to progress. Doesn't need to be on stream.
She looks so fucking good, dude. That's so fucking cool. That's so fucking cool. She becomes Frankenstein's monster? Anyways, sorry about that. I'm excited for what the cosmetic future holds for us. Alas, hopefully I can see you guys once again. Thank you kindly for giving me a single second of your day. There might be a video this week at some point, but it might just be a real, maybe like a drama-y video. Okay, I don't want to see too much. But I do. That is exciting. That is exciting. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your time. Hopefully I can see you once again. Again, I will see you at 3 p.m. Mountain Standard Time tomorrow, hopefully. And goodbye for now, my friends.